Well, we never look out for each other or look out for what happens after we pass away. We got, they say 10,000 active duty soldiers that's Muslims in the military. I believe it's more, but a lot of them there. That's not an issue. But the issue with me is to make sure that any veteran that wants to be buried in the cemetery, government cemetery, will have his rights done. We're setting up the book, we're setting up classes, we're setting up a way to teach them. They want to learn. They're not in opposition to what we want to do. We just got to stand up and do what we're supposed to do. Put God up front. And have no fear of democracy. One of the photographs that came up is in our youth cadet program that we set up here. What is the youth cadet program? Is to take young men and teach them how to do it. We give them an example, a role model. I went to one of our places here in Chicago, visited, and there were about 15 kids there. So we have a baker that comes in and teaches them how to bake. So they went to the store, got the flour, some sugar, and all that stuff. I'm a baker. So they make all the cookies. So one of the little kids said, so they packed up those three cookies in the box. They went out there and sold all the cookies in about $2. You know, they come back in. So I sat down with her and I said, all right, I want to sit down now. He said, why? I said, what are you going to do with mine? I said, in business, you have to put aside what it costs you. You didn't make $18. You might make $2 after you add your expenses up. So at the end of the day, you make about $38. Somebody gave me some money. There you go. So it forced me. But one thing I noticed that we, all of us have a responsibility for the youth. Find youth, find a young person, and teach them additional orientation.
That's right.
Simple.
That's right.
Simple. Teach them the simple things of life. The simple mathematics.
That's right.
In baking, we weigh a pound of flour, quarter pound of sugar, or whatever for your mix. Get into the basics. Get that trigonometry and all that. I can't even pronounce the word. Because they're not scientists. But they were so excited about being around men, around father images.
Yes.
I like to introduce this is Muzad Fadad. He's from West Virginia. He has a program called, he's a Sergeant Arms, now Sergeant Arms. He has a program called Celebrate Father Program, and he had about 15 years ago. He used to ride horses up in Bronx, wherever he used to live in New York, take him out. But they were so happy to be around him, to be around us. We have a job and responsibility to do. You see, when we talk about military, military is one that comes in to change society. We're the soldiers. I only have 2 minutes, but in these 2 minutes, all military people can stand. And I know that Sergeant Major Ashley said before, please stand. Those that hold marble cars, please sit. Okay. Now, all of you, where you at? I need you. We need you. America needs you. The president needs you.
That's right.
Okay?
That's right.
He needs you. Get a kid, train it. Get a kid, adopt it.
That's right. right.
Get kids, teachers.
That's right.
That's all right. All right. And I just want to make one more announcement about, in the military, you're on time. They say 2 minutes, you do 2 minutes. They say 1 minute, you 1 minute. I got that 60 seconds. We have a brother, he's not here, his name is Salim Muhammad. Salim Muhammad was one of the original Tuskegee Airmen. You might have read it in the Muslim Journal.
Yes.
He's a personal friend of mine, and I didn't realize that. When the president of the United States got inaugurated, he was riding through Washington, D.C. on the bus, they had a bus tour. So everybody in the crowd was happy. So they didn't know that on the side it said Tuskegee Airmen. That's an honor for them. Do you know, I'm going to finish with this, not one bomb, a bomb is a plane that carries bombs, got shot down.
That's right.
During that war,
That's right.
Second World War,
That's right.
because they were escorted by the Tuskegee Airmen.
That's right. That's right. That's right.
We come to the convention every year. We do come to the convention every year. It's time for you, the community, to acknowledge the people that they sacrificed their life for you to sit here and be free. Every other community, every other people recognize their soldiers.
That's right.
These people here. Look at
That's right.
it. They got the name Muhammad. And it wasn't easy to carry the name Muhammad in certain days and certain times. And I thank you very much. And I think I'll do that one more time. Oh, that's all right.
The mob, the support mob, kind of the organization. We're going to now bring up a member who visited us from the White House, Mr. Paul Montero. Again, and also for the aid and speaking more about what that means. We're very pleased to have him with us, and we are thankful that he was good to come here with us. So welcome.
Walaikum assalam.
It's an honor to be with you again. I recognize many faces from the bank last night. Thank you. And I want to thank Imam Sharif and Commander Ali and Wallace Muhammad II and his family and all the dignitaries and elected officials here today for having me. It's an honor to be with you. I wanted to talk a bit about the work that we're doing in the Office of Public Engagement at the White House as it relates to the Muslim community, but also as it relates to September 11th. And as you heard in my remarks last night, one of the things that we focus on doing is creating a narrative. What is the story? What do people understand about our history, our present, and our future? And a lot of the work that we do in working with the American Muslim community, to be honest, is to decouple this community from September 11th. Because there are so many who are quick to put the community in relation to September 11th as if the Muslim American community is responsible for those horrible attacks that happened 10 years ago next week. You and I know that's not true, it's not fair, it's not accurate. But standing here on this stage, sitting here in this room, that's a topic I'm excited to talk about. Because to those of you who say Islam in some way motivated or inspired those horrible attacks, you all get lied to arguments like that. Your existence and your service prove that that's not true at all. And it is, again, next week, the 10-year anniversary of those horrible attacks. And it's going to be a major milestone for our country. We have to remember